Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to show you my very ugly yet effective rat/squirrel trap that I made completely out of scraps that I had laying around the house. So stay tuned. So the platform that it sits on is 9.5 inches wide and 24 inches long. And then I screwed a coat hanger to the front of it here, and you'll see why in a moment. So you're looking at the bottom of the box here, and in the center of it I have about a 1.5 inch wide trim piece, and it has screws sticking out of it about 1/4 of an inch. And what that does is those screws teeter on the bottom of the base, and then on top here is another trim piece, and I just simply have the latch screwed to that piece. So what you're going to do is line these screws up with some marks on the board, and that way you know it's in the right position. And it helps if you countersink some little divots in the board so you know where the screws go. And again, the box is just going to teeter back. You'll open the lid, you're going to rest the lid on the coat hanger. So then the rat will go inside the box, get to the back, start eating the nuts, and the door will shut, catching the rat. So the overall width of the box is 9.5 inches wide by 22 inches long and about 9.5 inches tall. The hook is about 8.5 inches tall. So what I did on the door is I glued this extra piece of wood across the top here, and what happens is when this closes, this will go inside of the entry of the doors. You can see why I did that, because when the rat gets in there, they'll chew their way out the door. I've actually had to replace my door because rats have chewed holes out of the doorway and actually escaped out of the trap. So the one that I caught actually this morning chewed its way at least this much just through the night, from the time that I caught it to the time that I released it this morning. He was trying to get its way out. So for the top, I added a little plexiglass window so I can see whatever I catch in there. I used to have some wire mesh on the top, but I had 2 squirrels completely chew holes through that wire mesh and escape. So here's a quick look at the inside. I glued the plexiglass to the inside top of the trap, and then I ran these trim pieces all the way around the inside of the trap to help reinforce that plexiglass and also ensure that it's not going to come loose inside of there, and also to act as an extra barrier to keep the rats from chewing through it. The bottom is also doubled up on the bottom, because you'll see this area here, this was a single layer before and the rat chewed through the bottom of it and got out, so I doubled up on it to keep the rat from getting out. I throw a few peanuts in the back of it. Sometimes I'll smear one of the peanuts with some peanut butter and throw it back there and make sure they get all the way to the very back. Sometimes I'll put a couple nuts out here, or maybe smear some peanut butter on the ground just to attract the rat into the trap. Really good job. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope this video was helpful.
No, he's moving. Bye, Ratatouille.